delicate balance. Let's give another round of applause to these young stars for reminding us of the beauty of our planet and the importance of preserving it. Thank you, Great 2B, for inspiring us all to be better stewards of Earth. Now, I request Dr. Sami sir to enlighten us with his insights and wisdom.
Good evening. Good evening, parents. Good evening, everyone. Was a good performance. I think more on to go. Our honorable chief guest, our chairman, Sri Sudhakar Pai sir. I have been with him for last 25 years now. Much of my career is with him. So I have seen everything along with him, ups and downs and good days and not so good days. I first started my career in 2000 for one of his company called Manipal E-commerce Limited. And you know, the e-commerce word for the first time, I think we are hearing enough number of times now, it was coined by Sudhakar Pai sir. It was this kind of word was not there. He started the first company called Manipal E-commerce in 1996 with a joint venture with British Telecom. And then in 2000 I joined him. Went on and then we started this education. As visionaries, you know, this Pies of Manipal have done awesome, amazing job for the last 120 years. It's not to talk about my story or the chairman's story. It's about the excellence. It's about the visionary. It's about the future mindedness. Have you heard this news just this week in the beginning? There was a highest crash in NASDAQ and the NASDAQ lost $1 trillion. You know why? It's because of a company, Chinese made, called DeepSeek. And today, as we are talking, it has overcrossed, the number of subscription has overcrossed even ChatGPT. It's a AI tool very similar to ChatGPT. And the ChatGPT, I mean, the $1 trillion that was lost in the NASDAQ, it was more to do with these futuristic companies. NVIDIA lost almost $600 billion in this. Now, why am I saying this again is it's becoming such an unpredictable world. We are on the era of industrial revolution, fourth industrial revolution called IR 4.0. And every time starting from IR 1.0, that was when the mechanization started or steam engine started, then 2.0, industrial revolution 2.0, where electrification started, 3.0, where computerization started, and now 4.0. Each revolution had 100 years, and this 4.0 it just took 30 years, to become 4.0. Again, the reason here is, what are we looking at in the future? What is the kind of education that we are talking about in the future? World Economic Forum says 60% of the jobs 10 years from now are not there today. That means our children are going to land up after 10 years in a job that is not existing today. For example, had we heard about this IA 5 years back? Had we heard about automation, IA chatbot, which demolished, so many jobs. But if you really see, if all the jobs have gone, it's called technology replacement of jobs. All these jobs have gone, but the work remains, and the work is done by the better, much better than a human being is by the technology. So work is not gone, jobs have got replaced. So here again, when we are talking, it's about our kids, it's about our students. And when the school was started, Manipal International School, when we started the first one, now it's Mega International School, we wanted to give such kind of futuristic, we wanted to give that. And thereupon we started many other schools which were on the basis, on the fundamentals of two things. One is the excellence in education, and the second is the futuristic education. Now, what is this futurist education that we are talking about? What is the education 4.0 that we are talking about? It's basically, we have to understand what is the kind of jobs that 10 years that are going to come, and what are the qualities and what are the skills that we are going to provide to our students. It's not about giving education, it's about giving the right education today. And the right education means we have to provide our children digital literacy, creativity skills, life skills, value skills, collaborations, and many more. So keeping this in mind, parents, we do a lot of plans, and I think we have seen in our presentations, annual report, what we are doing. And in one of that, madam suggested, or she went on saying, what is the future uh, plans of mega international school? What are the future plans? One, we are talking about uh, kids MBA. Now the kids MBA, if you really heard, we have tied up with a company called ABE London. And this ABE London, we are trying to get the best entrepreneur and financial literacy to our children. It's basically for 6, 7, 8. Then we have robotics, um, we have digital literacy programs, we have leadership programs. Now, if we are the first one in the entire country when we started something called HPC, Holistic Progress Card, way back 5 years back, and now CBSE is talking, and we are much ahead of that. Now, for us, every bit of time, 24/7, we only think how we can give our students the best education, the best leadership skills. Now, keeping this in mind, if we move forward, there are a couple of other very interesting uh, programs that we have done, like value education programs, and all this again, like STEM education programs. Then we have in our curriculum something called perspective development programs, cognitive domain programs. We have socio-emotional development programs. So these are all the programs that are required for our students to become the leaders of the future, future India, and like our chairman's saying, by 2050 we have to become a superpower. So that's again what I'm trying to tell parents is, we need to work together, parents and the school, our teachers, and solely for the development of our students, and make sure that every child of ours becomes a future leader. So this is what we are, it's our endeavor, and this is what we want to take it forward. And that's so keeping all this, we have many more programs lined up for the school, our students. And in this endeavor, we have uh, pursuing the how our syllabus is being much accepted. And today ma'am also said, Ritu ma'am said that we are planning to help a organization called NISA, which is National uh, Independent School Associations, which has around 1,500 schools under their umbrella, and they want to do, use our programs, use what we are doing, and help them build those particular schools very similar to us, and try to implement the excellence programs. So this is what, in a nutshell, that I want to say. Ki, let's build up students for the more future. It's not only about what we are talking about, the cognitive or the academics. Of course, this school follows 70% of it is core academics. We will not compromise on that. But there is 25-30% still left, where we have to give special skills, we have to give extracurricular skills, we have to make sure that their physical development happens, their emotional development happens, their perspective, their attitudes, their values happen. So this is what I would like to say, ki let's join together, and big thank you for all you parents for being so supportive in our all our progress. And today what we are is because of your trust, and because of what you have been with us for such a long time. And helped us to grow so long. So thank you so much. Okay, looking forward.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful speech.